morning.
I'm surprised you didn't order your usual of scrambled eggs.
It's more appropriate for a trader.
What?
Never mind.
Are you alright?
I will be.
Mr. O'Brien?
Don't worry. It's not for you.
Mr. O'Brien...
Don't call me mister.
Why? Why not?
It's a title of respect. I don't deserve it.
Why don't you think you deserve respect?
Because I failed.
Failed? Failed at what?
At protecting this country.
But what about those medals?
Then I would have died with the rest of my platoon.
You shouldn't say that.
You know I'm the only one who survived. There were 8 of us. And I'm the only one who made it. I was sitting between Gary and Frank when the bomb went off. Gary's left arm landed on my lap. I can tell you it was Gary because I could see the ring on his finger through the blood. And he was the only one of us married. I swear I was still pulling bits of brain and I don't know what else out of my hair days later. You don't exactly get to shower every day over there. And the screams that came out of Brian. I didn't think a human could make those sounds.
They died for their country.
What difference did it make? Look at this country. I don't even recognize it anymore. I left in 2003. I come back. The government is listening in on private phone conversations. Shoes are being checked at airports which aren't any safer now than they were on September 10th, 2001. And Bin Laden? It's 5 years later and we still haven't found him. I can tell you one thing. He sure wasn't in Iraq. I joined willingly, thinking I'd make a difference. I think the only difference is that all those contracting companies are making a whole lot more money than they were a few years ago. Yeah, they're a whole lot better off lining their pockets. But not this country. Or me.
But what about the Iraqis?
What about them?
Well, President Bush says that they're gonna be...
Don't believe everything that the president says. Just because he's the president doesn't mean he's telling the truth. I think if he was on the ground in uniform fighting, I think he'd change his mind real quick. But he isn't. I was. And I failed. So yeah, this is more appropriate for a trader.
You haven't betrayed anyone, let alone a whole country.
I certainly haven't helped.
You're one man.
What about the thousands of other men fighting this war on terror? Don't you get it? They don't have to blow up any more buildings. They've already won. We're living in fear and that's what they want.
Wait! There's a reason you didn't die over there. There's a reason, John. You pulled that trigger, and you proved them right. Only a coward would pull that trigger, and you're not a coward.
How do you know that?
These prove you're not a coward. These medals, and those wounds. You were brave enough to face the battlefield. And I know you're brave enough to face this battle. Don't let the enemy win this battle. He may be winning other battles, but you have the power to defeat him in this particular one.
I won't let him win.